Hello friends, this video is for cybersecurity beginners. You may be considering changing your career in cybersecurity or already in information technology and making a slow and steady move in cybersecurity. So, what are the fundamental founding principles of cybersecurity that you will be dealing with day in, day out, no matter which team you join? If you are a cybersecurity analyst, you are in a red team or a blue team, or if you are working in governance, risk, or compliance. Wherever you go in cybersecurity, you will be dealing with some founding principles of cybersecurity. Are these principles too many, or are there any principle which exist in cybersecurity? I will answer this question in this video. Now, any discipline, any subject, any school of thought has got some founding principles. In our day-to-day life, we see that we have a principle of fairness, the principle of justice, the principle of love. So those principles which we experience as a human being in our day-to-day life take shape in certain laws and regulations which govern a country or a society. We have seen in our day-to-day life, in our experience, that we have got religious textbook dealing with morality and ethics, and we have got certain constitutional book which deals with how a country or a society is governed in a country. So these are the principles which we experience in our day-to-day life. Sometimes like we know it consciously, sometimes we don't know it, but we follow certain rules which is backed by some solid founding principles. If you look into the Constitution of India, it has got a preamble which explains what are the key tenets of the principles which this constitution follows. Similarly, it goes for the Constitution of United States, Australia, and any other country. Now, when it comes to cybersecurity, the discipline of cybersecurity, there are 6 key fundamental cybersecurity principles you should be aware of. What are those cybersecurity principles? To give you a perspective, in cybersecurity, we deal something which is called information system. Even if you look into the full form of CISSP, which is a reputed cybersecurity certification, it's called Certified Information System Security Professional. So you have got a conceptual information system, and we define those 6 principles around this information system. As you know, the name suggests information system. Now, this information system is any piece of hardware and software which contains information or process information. Now, this information system in itself is regulated or is conceptually defined or constrained by these 6 principles. So let me explain you what these principles are. The 3 major principles are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. We all talk about these 3 principles. But let me explain you in a different way. So when it comes to information system, you have got a system which is processing or containing the information. It could be a hardware or software. And then you have got information. So there are 4 properties which actually relates directly to the information which is inside an information system. So these properties are confidentiality first, of course. The principle of confidentiality says that the message which is there or the information which is there in the information system has to be accessible or has to be understood or available to the recipient who are meant for it, right? The message should be confidential to the people who are actually the legitimate user of the message, and all other people should not have access to that message. That's confidentiality. Then you have got something which is called authenticity. So if a message is sent from one place to another place, there should be a mechanism where you can establish the proof of identity. Like if someone is claiming that he is such and such, If I claim that I am Rashid Siddiqui, there should be a technical mechanism to establish my identity. If I am having a user ID, that user ID should be accompanied with some password or some sort of multi-factor authentication to establish my identity, that is authenticity. Now the third principle is called non-repudiation. Now when I send a message to someone, then I should not be able to say that, okay, I didn't send the message. When I send the message, there should be a technical mechanism to establish that tomorrow or after some time, the sender is not saying or is not refuting that he's sending the message, right? So authenticity or non-repudiation are kind of same thing, but one is from the side of the person who is receiving the message, another is more from side of the person who is sending the message. There should be some mechanism to non-repudiate. We use digital certificate, digital signature for that purpose. Now I explained three things: confidentiality, integrity, and non-repudiation. Right. The fourth one is integrity. We all know integrity is the content of the message should not change. If the message is having certain information, the integrity or the correctness of information should remain same. Now these are the four principles. The next two principles, which is called access control and availability. This relates more with the information system, not the information itself. So the information system will allow some mechanism to control who can access the information and who cannot access the information. That's called access control. Is more about creating an access matrix of subject, objects, and rights. Other thing is availability. Availability is a feature of information system which makes the information available to the intended user. So that's availability. If you understand these 6 principles and you can relate each and every aspect of IT or governance with these 6 principles, you are on the right path and you can understand cybersecurity. Hope this video was useful and see you again in the next video. If you like this video, put a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for cybersecurity contents, and hope to see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.